People imagine democracy dies like this. A tank, a speech, a flag on fire. Everyone knows where to look. But the scarier version is quieter. It wears a name tag. It carries a clipboard. And it asks you to sign here. The weird thing is, nothing looks broken at first. The ballot box is still there. The speeches still happen. The flags still wave. The building still has columns. But one small screw is missing. Then another. Then another. This is the political trick. Most movies forget. A country can keep the costume of democracy while quietly removing the parts that make it work. Not all at once. That would be too easy to notice. One office. One rule. One boring little guardrail. And here is the unfair part. Sometimes people ask for this. Not because they hate democracy. Because the regular machine feels useless. The road has a hole. The bill is too high. The form asks for a form. The official answer is fog. So when someone says, "Give me the key, I will fix it faster," it feels less like tyranny and more like customer service. The first removed part is usually the brake. Brakes are annoying. They slow down the hero. They make meetings longer. They let boring people say no. But a brake is also the thing between a fast car and a very expensive wall. So the leader says, "These judges are blocking the people. These inspectors are enemies. These election workers are suspicious. These journalists are parasites. These civil servants are asleep." Some of that anger may have a real target. Some institutions really do get lazy. But watch the move. The complaint is real. The solution is personal power. Next comes the microphone. In a healthy democracy, the microphone moves around. Citizens get it. Courts get it. Reporters get it. Opposition parties get it. Weird local boards get it. Everyone sounds annoying. That is kind of the point. Quiet democracy is not silent. It is badly mixed audio. But the quiet takeover grabs the microphone and says, finally, one clear voice. At first, that feels relaxing. No more shouting. No more messy panel. No more strange little committee. Then you notice. The clear voice only speaks upward. Everyone else gets blank speech bubbles. Then comes the door. Democracy needs doors. A door lets people throw someone out without burning down the house. That is the whole trick. But the door can be changed without removing it. Move the handle. Hide the key. Make the hallway longer. Put 3 new forms on the way. The door is still in the picture. It just stops opening. This is why the tank test is bad. The question is not, are there still elections? The question is, can power lose? Not pretend to lose. Not lose one tiny chair. Actually pack a box and leave through the normal door. Ask another small question. Who can say no and survive Monday? A judge? A newspaper? A local official? A civil servant? A protester? A person from the wrong team? If every no turns into treason, the vote is becoming theater. The dangerous part is that every step has a reasonable costume. Efficiency, safety, unity, the will of the people, cleaning up corruption, fighting lies, restoring order. These are not fake words. They can describe real problems. That is why the clipboard works. A loud coup asks you to choose sides. A quiet one asks you to update your paperwork. Sign this. Replace that referee. Retire that judge. Merge those offices. Ignore that report. Nothing dramatic. Just housekeeping. Until the house has one room, one lock, and one person holding the key. So no, democracy does not only die when soldiers arrive. Sometimes it dies when everyone keeps saying, "This is probably normal." The useful test is simple. Does this change help the next leader lose power? Or does it help the current leader keep it? If it helps power leave, it might be a repair. If it helps power stay, check the screws. Because democracy is not a magic ballot box. It is a pile of boring parts that stop one person from becoming the whole machine. The vote matters, but so do the brakes, the doors, the microphones, the tiny annoying screw nobody wanted to defend. People imagine democracy gets murdered. Sometimes it does, but the quieter version? It gets stamped, filed, approved, and notarized.